We're coming to you with breaking news from the On Your Side newsroom. A federal appeals court has struck down Idaho's ban on gay marriage. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals made the ruling today, just a couple of hours ago. A day, of course, after the Supreme Court decided it would not take up the state's issue fighting against this.
We're awaiting a press conference at the federal courthouse in Boise in just a moment or two today. The Ninth Circuit ruled gay marriage bans violate equal protection rights, legalizes marriages in both Idaho and Nevada. The Supreme Court's decision on Monday effectively legalized gay marriages in 11 states, bringing the total to 30 states where same-sex marriages are legal. Today's Ninth Circuit ruling brings that number to 32.
And as you can see, we are awaiting a news conference right now. Let's go to it in Boise.
Fantastic. Well, this is a wonderful day for Idaho and for the other states in the Ninth Circuit who up to this point didn't have marriage equality. Based on the unanimous Ninth Circuit decision that came out this afternoon. So we are thrilled and excited, and that all families in Idaho will be treated equally, and those people who are married from out of state in same-sex marriages will also be recognized in the state of Idaho. So it's a very, very wonderful day.
Deborah, you've been working on this case for a year. This has moved pretty quickly. When you look at other civil rights issues, this is one of the fastest growing ones. Could you talk to me a little bit about why maybe this case has moved so quickly?
Well, the case has moved very quickly, and it was on an expedited schedule from the start. And we did get a very prompt ruling from our judge here in Idaho, Judge Dale. And when that was appealed, we were put on another fast-track schedule in the Ninth Circuit. So that was just argued a month ago, and now we have a unanimous decision in the plaintiff's favor.
What's your take on the whether there's a stay or not? Are you interpreting it as they can go get their marriage licenses right now, or how does that go?
Well, as soon as the state of Idaho, the recorder's offices start to issue them. And I understand that the Attorney General's office is advising them now, so we'll see how quickly that occurs. I don't think it's happening as we speak, so I wouldn't encourage anyone to go to the Ada County Recorder's office or the other recorder's offices throughout the counties, but it should happen very soon.
Any word on what the AG or the governor's office has said to the recorder's office right now? I know yesterday they said that they were going to appeal this decision to the Supreme Court in light of yesterday's decision. Do you know if they've moved forward with that or where things stand? No,
I can't speak for them, and I've heard nothing.
Were you surprised at the results?
I'm thrilled with the results. I think it's a wonderful and a just decision, and we are so happy to see it here. And as I mentioned, the consequence of this Ninth Circuit decision on the Idaho case and the Nevada case is that marriage equality will be brought to the rest of the Ninth Circuit as well.
Do you think that was a coincidence, or was the Ninth Circuit reacting to the Supreme Court?
I can't speak for the Ninth Circuit. If it is a coincidence, it's a lovely coincidence.
So are your clients who are married in other states, are they now legally married here in Idaho?
Yes, their marriages must be recognized by the state of Idaho, according to the Ninth Circuit decision.
What's it like? I know it's only a 3-judge panel, but just to have a unanimous decision, the fact that there was no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's wonderful that it's a unanimous decision, and we say a 3-judge panel, but they speak for the entire court. That is the Ninth Circuit, and this is the Ninth Circuit's ruling that all of the 9 federal courts, the federal courts in these 9 states, will have as authority over them.
Can we talk to some of the plaintiffs?
Sure, I'll get out of the way. They're important people.
Not that you're not wonderful, but how are you guys feeling? Any one of you? Step up.
In unison. I'm gonna go slow. Oh yeah. I'm ecstatic. So this is a great day for us. Absolutely.
So excited. Well, yesterday was an exciting day, for a lot of same-sex couples and families, and to keep that momentum going today with this decision is really wonderful. It's really exciting.
And if I'm not mistaken, some of you are already married in other states.
Married. We are now.
You two were originally married in another state.
Yes.
And we waited for Idaho.
Yeah. We were married in New York State. And
We were married in California.
Did you think you would see this happen in Idaho in your lifetime?
You know, if you'd asked me that 2 years ago, I would have said no, but, you know, as of 6 months ago, I was certain that it would, so.
Sue and Shireen, I talked to both of you yesterday in light of the Supreme Court ruling. You guys seemed very hopeful yesterday. Obviously, we know the state's going to move forward with some sort of motion. What are your feelings on that?
We're still hopeful. Yeah. We're even more hopeful today.
and we're just really excited. You know, like we said yesterday, the momentum is clearly shifting, and so, you know, it's hard to know exactly everything that's going to happen in the next steps, but we're super excited.
I know when we first talked to you, when the original decision came down from the federal judge here in Boise, you guys were ecstatic. Does it feel any different when it comes down from the Ninth Circuit, or when they do that, or does it maybe feel better that higher courts are now getting the same feeling or the same ruling?
I think they all feel good, but they feel good in different ways. I mean, I think it was pretty amazing to have a judge in Idaho say, you know, yes, this is what should happen. It's also really incredible to have the Ninth Circuit agree as well, and, you know, and have it affect not only us but several other states as well.
It was there were the four couples, but it was you guys and your attorneys who really got this to happen. What's it feel like to kind of be the people who brought this case forward and made it happen?
I am extremely grateful to be a part of this process. Yes, it's us four couples, but we represent so many couples and families in Idaho, and it is an honor and a privilege to do so. And I'm ecstatic. I'm grateful to be a part of this process. It's been a little daunting at times, but our attorneys have been wonderful. Us as couples, it's just been wonderful to get to know everybody, and it's been wonderful to be a part of a greater Idaho family and the support we've gotten.
I know two of you, the couples up here, have kids, grandchildren, and one of the things you've been fighting for is the rights of a family. Talk to me about how important this decision is for your family.
It's huge for us. I mean, I can say as the mother to our son who didn't bear him, it's a relief and a gift to feel like I now have legal rights, both as Shireen's wife and also as the mother to our son. You know, and I think a lot of things will move forward from this point too, that will provide even more support for gay and lesbian families, and those are so important to me. Life is unexpected, and we need to be able to protect each other and care for each other in that way. And I just said today that to someone that hopefully our son, which now will happen, will hopefully grow up in a time where he didn't even know that this was an issue.
You guys have been very public with this whole situation from the very beginning, even before you filed the lawsuit in November of last year. Have any of you received any sort of backlash for being so public?
None whatsoever. None.
The support has been incredible, and sometimes from unexpected and wonderful places, I'll say. You know, I've had people who've recognized us from the news and have just come up and said thank you, or certainly people in the community that have sent notes of support, neighbors that we didn't know who have knocked on our door and said good luck and thank you, and it's been very heartwarming to see the support, and it really speaks to the fact that so many people understand that this is about love and about families. It's about doing the right thing and people being able to love each other and protect each other.
Ladies, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
You guys wanted to say?
Yay!
If they, depending on what the AG and the clerk's office, I mean, do you hope to be the first in line?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to fight off Sheila and Andrea a little bit. So we definitely want to be married in Boise. We want to be married in Idaho, and it's obviously first priority to us is just to get down there and hopefully join many other couples in celebration on the same day.
Thank you.
All right, you've been watching the news conference happening on the federal courthouse property. Obviously, the reaction there from some of the plaintiffs who've been involved in the same-sex marriage case for the last couple of years.
Asked would they believe this would have happened 2 years ago, the one plaintiff said no way, but 5-6 months ago, you saw the wheels starting to turn as it worked its way through the legal system in our country.
Obviously, in case you're just joining us, bringing you up to speed, a federal appeals court, the Ninth Circuit out of San Francisco, in a 3-court unanimous ruling by the judges, has struck down Idaho's ban on gay marriage. What we don't know yet is when exactly those marriage licenses will be starting to be issued. That's an issue that the Attorney General's office is now looking at and trying to discuss with clerks. So the thought is possibly marriages could begin as early as tomorrow morning here in Idaho.
What's interesting, the Judge Stephen Reinhardt of the Ninth Circuit Court, I mean, lengthy, obviously. We've got,
90-page document.
90 some, close to 100 pages, but this pretty much puts it in the capsule. He said neither Idaho nor Nevada offered any legitimate reasons to discriminate against gay couples, period.
And that was his ruling. And again, unanimous, coming from the 3 judges who sit on the Ninth Circuit. So where do we go from here? We're going to find out much more coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. Chris Oswald will be live for us. You heard him asking those questions there. He's been on top of this story from the beginning. In fact, even traveling as the only local reporter to San Francisco when the case was heard before the Ninth Circuit. We're going to bring you a complete report, including Lauren Johnson, who's down at the Ada County Courthouse awaiting to see if any marriage licenses will be issued in the next hour.
We'll hope to hear from the Idaho Attorney General's office, obviously the governor's office. No word yet.
No word.
Yeah, but hopefully we will have something for you at 5 o'clock from them.
All of that coming up on Idaho on Your Side. We'll see you at 5.